Hello, welcome again. Today we're going to look at Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 and various things that you can do with that. First of all, check your rigging, make sure you have a mat underneath, make sure you haven't eaten too recently, and we must warm up. So start with the fabric behind you, underneath your shoulder blades, lean back, lift your arms up as you inhale, and on your exhale, coming forward, press your heels to the floor to stretch the back of your legs. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up and back. Clasp your hands behind your neck. Place your feet hip width apart and swaying from side to side. Bend the knee that you sway towards. Keep your back shoulders over the back so your heart is lifted. Your upper back is bent. Keep your lower back long so you don't crunch into your lower spine. Pressing your elbows back to open up the ribs and diaphragm. Then come to center, big inhale. And a full exhale, breathing into your abdomen, ribs, upper chest. And then bring your right ankle across your left thigh and press your right knee down, left hip down. You can place your hands on the fabric and allow yourself a small circle. Just notice what's happening there with your knee joint on your left leg. Flex your foot on your right leg. And then switch. Flex your foot on your left leg and circle. Then coming back with your feet a bit wider than the mat this time. You're going to do massive circles, opening up your hips. And inhale forward, exhale, circling back. And the other way. Make sure the fabric still stays there underneath your shoulder blades. So it's hooking you and help to hold you. And it's not digging into your armpit because you don't want to trap nerves in the armpit. And back to the center and then lift yourself up, bring the fabric in front of you. Take an easy forward fold with the arms parallel to the floor and take a swing left and right. Take your feet a little bit wider. And swing further along. And then come back to the center. Go into a forward fold with your hip bone right there on the fabric. Fold, fingertips to the floor. Take the feet wide with the toes on the floor. Inhale, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, release your shoulders back. Reach back with one hand to the fabric. Reach back with the other hand. Inhale, elbows out to the sides. Open up your shoulders. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Bring your feet to the floor, hip width, and slowly roll up. Come to standing. Take the fabric behind you again. You're going to wrap the arms, 1, 2. Practice your upper body strength. Let your weight drop straight down. Just doing 5 of those. Exhale, lift. Inhale back, just doing 5. Lovely. Stretch forward with the right knee over your right ankle. Roll over the top of your left foot behind you. Big inhale, full exhale. And then switch your legs over. Big inhale, full exhale. Bring yourself up to standing. And we'll begin the Warrior 1. So you can do this several ways. One way, nice way, is to bring your right knee in over the top. And you can slide your thumb on the inside and your fingers on the outside and bring pressure onto the fabric in front of you as you open the arms wide. That will work your tricep muscles. Your back foot is on the floor. If you can, keep the heel down on the floor. Big inhale, open up your heart, full exhale. Another way to do your warrior one is to, or stag it's called in aerial, is to bring your hands inside and press the backs of your hands against the fabric. Again, leaning forward, lift your heart up, lengthen your lower spine, flex your foot. Big inhale, full exhale. Again, you're working your triceps here, backs of your hands pressing. Slowly, slowly come up. So that's your warrior one. If you want to do more fancy warrior one, you can take your arms in. So from the outside, wrap 1, 2. Bring your palms together. Lift your arms up and bring your right foot forward, your left leg back. And you're leaning forward with the elbows bent. Your right knee above your right ankle, your back foot on the floor. And draw back your right hip, draw forward your left hip and level off your shoulders. Lift your heart up. Big inhale, full exhale. Now you're going to release open the arms. You can bring your arms straight up above your shoulders. You'll notice you've got more pressure now on the back leg and you're more balanced and even between the feet. So true warrior one. Big inhale, full exhale. And then you can switch over. So you're going to just take a rest in between with the palms together and the feet hip width on a forward fold. Big inhale, stretch your tailbone back. Full exhale, release, open your shoulders. Then bring your left foot forward. Again, start with the arms forward. And level up your shoulders, level up your hips. Make sure your left knee is directly above your ankle and in line with your toes. Once you're stable, you can bring your arms up and out above your shoulders. Notice the weight distributes differently, more evenly on the feet. And then, coming back up, come to bring your left foot this time into the hammock. And slide your thumb down the fabric to press forward, flex your foot, back heel on the floor. And you can also bring the backs of your hands pressing against the fabric. Warrior one or stag, it's known in aerial as stag. So draw open your shoulders, lift your heart, take a deep inhale, tuck your lower ribs in towards your spine to support your lower spine. Using the bandhas, root abdomen, back of the neck. Big inhale, full exhale. And slowly come up. So from the warrior one or stag position, you can also go into a swing, but you want to make sure you're holding on correctly. So you can take your arms up and wrap from the outside. 1, 2. You need to loosen your weight off the knee to start with and hold. And with your elbows bent so that you're strong in the arms, you can allow the back foot to lift off the floor and swing. You can also bend the back knee and then straighten your legs, straighten your arms if you want to. So remember, there's more strength in the arms as you lift, bend the elbows. You can release down as you straighten the arms, bringing back foot to the floor and release again. So let's do that on the right side. The right knee in, you bring the arms out, you wrap 1 forward and hold. You need to lift the knee while you wrap. Elbows in to give you that initial strength in the arms as you allow yourself to swing. You can bend the back knee and straighten the arms if it feels comfortable for your wrists there on the fabric. There's some pressure there, so don't do it if it hurts. Then the back foot to the floor, and again, releasing out with that right leg. Take a rest in between, so you want to have the fabric quite wide, the feet as wide as the mat. Take a forward fold and a gentle swing from side to side. And slowly come up. So you're looking at the warrior two position now, so you can take your right leg over the top. And let's go from warrior one or stag. So inhale, you're leaning forward into the fabric, the backs of your hands are pressing. Then next inhale, stretch up, and as you exhale, open out. So you can see I'm pressing my right shoulder or upper arm against the fabric behind. I'm rolling out my right thigh so that the knee doesn't drop in. I want to keep the knee out in line with the right toes. I'm lengthening my lower back, let your tail drop down. I'm pressing the outside edge of my left foot to the floor very firmly to give me stability in the floor. And from here, if you feel stable, you can inhale, stretch up your left arm. And then exhale, take a side angle stretch. So again, you're going to turn to face the ceiling, open your heart up towards the ceiling, and push that back left shoulder to the hammock. You can turn, press your right knee out against your right arm. And when you're ready to come up, bend into the standing foot and slowly come up again. From your warrior two, if you want to swing, you can take the fabric all along your leg, right up to your hip, back into your warrior two position. So you need to be stable here and hold on somewhere. So take the left hand up behind your head and hold the fabric behind your right shoulder. And you can allow yourself here to swing. You could bring that left leg over the top of the right. And you can bring your right arm up and hold on as well. So from the warrior two, in order to lift yourself up, left hand up, left knee across, right hand up. And if you're very clever, you can lean back, keep holding onto that upper edge and tuck your left leg into the hammock. And then you can come up to a sitting position. So let's do that on the left side. Just hopping out here. Left leg is in, you're in your warrior two. Warrior two, left thigh rolled out. Then you're going to take the fabric all along your thigh, right up to your hip. And from there, you can take your right hand up and hold the fabric above your left shoulder. So you feel steady, you can allow yourself to swing, or you can bring your right knee over the top of the left. And you can bring your left hand and hold on top. Then if you want to lean back, you can hold on and bring that right leg up and over and come back up to sitting. All right, then, so warrior one and warrior two, lots of fun you can have with those. Let's look again at warrior one and see if you can do any flips or twists from that. So let's hop out, bring the fabric in front, bring your right knee into warrior one, and there you are with the backs of the hands pressing against the fabric. So if you're there and you want to move from there and come to sit, you can just hold on, lean back. You need to slide the hands down, tuck your left leg in at the same time, and you're sitting. Okay, and I'm going to lean back, take my right knee out, so come back into a warrior one on the left side. So adding some movements that you can put in between the postures to make them flow. So let's say you're in warrior or stag on the left knee, and you've got time to just bring the fabric along your leg all the way up to your thigh.
Then you're going to hold onto the edges nearest to you. And you can then lean back, slide your hands halfway down so that gives you room to tuck your right leg into the hammock. Bring the hammock so it covers your seat, but only not too far up your spine. Then you can quickly tuck your heels in and slide your feet wide and let yourself drop back a little bit. Okay, our lovely mermaid posture. When you want to come up, just do the reverse. So hold the edges nearest to you. Bring the feet down. And take your feet out. And if you want to go back into your stag posture, you're simply holding the edges. You can gather them this time. Lean back, take out your right leg. And bring that to the floor behind you. Arms up, back into stag. All right, so the postures don't have to be static. You can have a play, transitioning from one posture to another, or finding ways to join them up together, so eventually you'll be able to create a dance with the yoga hammock. So I'll see you next time. Namaste.